Good morning. Well, we thank you so much for joining us over the last several months as we've been sharing one psalm a day and a prayer with you all through 150 psalms. Back in the very beginning of the shutdown with the COVID season, we wanted to see what we could do to try to be a light and to share some of God's word with you. And as we've done that, we thought that the Psalms were a great place to start. A way that we could let God's word speak for itself, to just pray a simple prayer over your day. And we have been encouraged by that, getting into God's word ourselves, but also we've heard from several of you that you've been encouraged by just hearing God's word, his promises to you. And so several of you have asked us what's next, and we've tried to just think about that and try to come up with a good plan. And while the Psalms provide a great framework for just offering a word of encouragement or a challenge to us on a day-to-day basis, several of the other books of the Bible obviously would bring a whole different spin to it. And so what we've decided to do is that we've got a plan that we're going to go through, and we're going to try it from now through the end of December and see how it goes. And if it's going well, then we'll continue. And we're wanting to take an approach that could be something that would be manageable on down the road for the long haul. And so what we're going to be doing is coming with several scriptures each time that we do a recording of God's promises for you. And so we hope that these scriptures will be an encouragement, that they'll be a way to just remind you of God's promises, his love, his plans for us. And so we want to encourage you with those things. But in order to try to make this something sustainable for the long-term future, instead of doing this Monday through Saturday, we're going to try to offer these on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, we realize that's going to be a change for several of you who count on this on a day-to-day basis for some of your devotions. But that's something that for us on our end, as we post it on YouTube and Facebook and send it out on the email to all of our church members, that's something that's going to be hard to sustain Monday through Saturday for the long haul. So we're wanting to bring just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, God's promises for you. We're going to begin this Monday with these promises of assurance that God brings us. So each week we'll have a different theme that goes with those scriptures, but we want to continue to bring you God's word, and again, it'll just be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you may want to call us up or hit one of us up and ask for maybe some supplementary type things, or maybe you want to get on YouVersion, the Bible app, and just find one of the daily devotionals that they have, and so to try to supplement on the days that we don't offer those. But we want to let you know that starting Monday, that's what we'll be doing. Again, God's promises of you, starting with promises of acceptance. Lance will be kicking us off on that, and so we hope you'll join us on Monday. And we thank you so much for just tuning in as we get into God's word and just try to set the tone. We want to be the light, and we hope you'll join us as we try to do that, reflecting on God's word. Have a great day.